We're going out to the Leah line, and there we find SportsCenter anchor Linda Cohn. Linda, how are you? Thanks for being with us.
No problem. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, Linda, usually at this time of day, we do our top 5 headlines. You are our top 5 headlines. We've got 5 questions for you. Number 5, in New York sportsland, do the New York Rangers need to make a deadline deal?
I think they do need to do something because as the team stands now, it would take a lot of luck along the way to make it to the final. So I think they need to do something, and it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. So yes, the answer is yes.
Number 4.
The New York Mets. Terry Collins said today it's not World Series or bust. Do you believe it's a World Series or bust for the Mets in 2016?
Oh, absolutely. How does he say that? That's ridiculous. Of course it's World Series or bust. With that pitching staff, you always have to have those expectations. Nobody in the league has that pitching staff. And pitching wins championships. And look at the Royals. It's our turn, right? That was following the Royals' footsteps. They go to the World Series, lose. They come back the following year and win.
Linda, the Jacob deGrom, Matt Harvey contract situations are going to begin to rear their head. They already are. If you could only re-sign one of them, Harvey or deGrom?
deGrom. I'll tell you why. I just think, even though I adore Matt Harvey, I really feel it's becoming a big headache. And Scott Boras calls the shots. And deGrom showed me a lot, and he only wants to be better. He's not a youngster. You know, he's a little older than Harvey, but not that he's old. But but the thing is, I just feel he has team first on his mind.
It is Levac, Brady, and Gaz in for the big guy on this Friday. On the phone, Linda Cohn, SportsCenter anchor, getting set to anchor her record 5,000 SportsCenter. It is our top 5 at 5.
Number 3.
Linda, should the New York Knicks have dealt Carmelo Anthony at the trade deadline?
You know, you have to think ahead. You have to. I have no problem with that. You have to move it forward. There's going to be a lot of changes. I don't believe Kurt Rambis is going to be the guy moving forward, and I believe now is the time to do so. And you have to make some moves. Staying in mediocrity is not good enough for Knicks fans. I'm sorry.
Jimmer Fredette, our boy from up here in the Capital Region, the Knicks are going to sign him. Tell me you're excited about Jimmer Mania going to the Madison Square Garden.
I guess I'm going to have to jump on board, but I got to see something first. But if you're telling me I should be excited, I will.
Absolutely.
You know, why not? I mean, if the Garden could have Linsanity once upon a time, Jimmer Mania can work as well.
How excited are you about Kristaps Porzingis and his future?
I love it. I mean, that's the one thing we have to give Phil Jackson credit for, right? I mean, that is the one thing he aced that a lot of people, including many Knicks fans, thought he was nuts when he drafted Porzingis. But if that guy stays healthy, I mean, he's a horse, and he has tremendous talent, and plenty of other teams wish they had a Porzingis.
It is Linda Cohn, about to anchor her 5,000 SportsCenter, the all-time leader. She's on with us on Levac, Brady, and Gaz, in for the big guy today.
Number 2.
Linda, I will say this. You are part of the reason why I chose to attend Oswego State University, you and Steve Levy. So Steve Levy and Al Roker, they have subs named after them at the Oswego Sub Shop. When will the Linda Cohn sub head over to West 8th Street?
Well, get those guys on it. What are they waiting for? My goodness, my sub would be delicious, more satisfying than anything Al Roker and Steve Levy could come through with.
What would be on the Linda Cohn Oswego Sub Shop sub?
It would be healthy. It would be like avocados, maybe a little guacamole, some turkey. I got turkey bacon. It'd be interesting. It'd be good. I'd be willing to sit down with the fabulous chefs at the Oswego Sub Shop to create something great.
Well, I'm telling you, me, Steve Levy, we'll all head to Oswego. We'll talk to Mr. Green at the sub shop, and then I'll buy you guys a pint at Green's Ale House. How about that?
Oh, that sounds like a deal. But I think you have some pull. I think you need to get that guy on the phone and make it happen.
I interviewed him for JLM 301 back in the day, so Mr. Green and I are friends now, so we'll make it happen.
Tell him what's taking him so long. Has he been living in a cave?
Linda Cohn about to anchor her 5,000th career SportsCenter. Is Linda Sunday morning 8 a.m.? Is that the milestone day?
Sunday morning 8 a.m. and a lot of surprises, I'm told. So I have no idea what's coming.
Well, that is our
number 1
topic here with Linda Cohn on Levac. And Linda, 5,000 SportsCenters. Can you even believe it? I mean, look, I remember growing up in Seattle seeing you on Cairo TV.
Yeah, and you know what? Thanks for mentioning that, because that was my big break into TV. I worked before that doing radio and local Long Island TV, and then Seattle saw something in me, hired me to be a sportscaster, sports reporter, and that's where ESPN spotted me. So that experience in Seattle, those 2.5 years, really honed my skills and really saw how the other half of the country lived, and that was significant for me and got me ready to be ready for ESPN.
You're getting closer to that 5,000th episode of SportsCenter that you've anchored. Who are some of your favorite anchors you worked with over that time?
It's really hard to single anyone out, but some that made me laugh were always the best, and that would be Rich Eisen and Keith Olbermann, just being two from back in the day. Kenny Mayne as well, of course. And, I've had some memorable shows with John Butchergrass. And, it just goes, the list goes on and on. The key is the greatest anchors that I've worked with are usually the ones that are playing off me or me playing off them. The great chemistry. So it doesn't have to be even a bigger name. It could be one of the new guys, but they were always great shows when you felt like you were a team.
How has anchoring SportsCenter changed? It's a simple question, I'm sure, with a loaded answer. How has being an anchor of SportsCenter changed?
I didn't really think about that much. I mean, other than, finally over the years when I first started, I have to do my own makeup and hair, so it's changed there. Now we have people that actually do that. But the thing that has not changed is that we write our own stuff and we do all that kind of thing, and that's what I'm most proud of, that SportsCenter stays fresh because we create our own kind of our personalities come out. So, technology has changed, obviously, but what the stuff that is the reason why people watch has not changed.
Linda Cohn with us on Levac, Brady and Gaz in for Levac. And Linda, as you get set to anchor your 5,000 SportsCenter, we want to thank you for being an inspiration to broadcasters, TV people, radio personnel all over the country. And from this Oswego State Laker to you, again, thank you for helping be part of the reason that got me to Oswego. And you, me, Steve Levy, will all meet sometime and a pint of Green's Ale House on me next time you're in the land of Oz.
Right, and we'll all split a sub named after me. I can't wait for that to happen.
That's right, absolutely. Linda Cohn, congratulations on your accomplishment. We'll be watching Sunday morning, 8 a.m., your 5,000 SportsCenter. Congratulations. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.